Hey guys, this is Effi and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make Ofe Akwu. Ofe Akwu is almost similar to Banga, just some slight differences which I'm going to be pointing out to you as we go along. But first, let me introduce you to the list of ingredients and then we can start. So I'm going to be using some cooked beef. It's been cooked already. I've got here some goat meat, some beef and some kpomo. We also have some seasoning powder. I've got some salt, some ogili okpei. Guys, this is very, very important. It's also called Dawadawa, okay? And you need this, very, very important. We're going to be using some fresh pepper. I'm using scotch bonnet peppers. And then this is some ground crayfish, some onions, some snails. This is optional, but I'm using it today. And then some, this is called Effirin or Nchanwu or some saint leaf. You may also know it as the African basil, all right? And then some smoked fish. And then this is my palm kernel extract and then some meat water. These are all the ingredients. Now let's dive right into the cooking action. The first thing I'm going to do is to pour my palm kernel extract into my pot. Okay, so this is palm kernel that I have boiled and then removed the extract. I'm also going to be adding in some onions, some finely minced onions, okay? And then I'm going to give this a good stir and then cover the pot to allow it cook for a few minutes. So guys, if you notice, the cover of the pot was left ajar even though I covered it completely the first time, and that's because the soup was boiling over, so I had to open it. So now I'm going to go in with my snails. My snails have not yet been cooked. It's going to cook in the soup, okay? But I seasoned it with some salt and some seasoning powder, and now it has gone in. I'm also going to be adding some pepper at this point. If you want to use dry pepper, feel free, but I'm using fresh scotch bonnet peppers and that works for me, okay? So that has gone in. I'm also going to season it with some seasoning powder and add a bit of my meat stock. Not so much. I could add some more when it starts getting thick later. I'm adding my ogili okpei now. Yes, it goes in. I'm not adding my beef at this point because it has been fully cooked. I don't want it to get too soft. So at the later point, I'm going to add it. So I'm going to cover the pot now, cover it slightly and allow it to cook some more. So this has been cooking for about 10 minutes and have come to check on it. Smells amazing. And if you can see guys, it is getting thicker. I didn't add any thickening agent, but yet look, and it's going to get thicker. So it depends on how you like the consistency. Now I told you I was going to share with you one of the differences between Ofe Akwu and Banga soup. One of the major differences is the spices. As you can tell, I haven't added any Banga spice. All of those irugeje, all those Banga spices anyway, I did not add them in. Instead, I'm just cooking with my usual spices and I added ogili okpei, Dawadawa, which you do not add in Banga soup. This looks good. This tastes beautiful. I'll also be sharing with you one more major difference as we go along, okay? At this point, I'm going to cover it and allow it to continue cooking. Whoa, this looks amazing. So remember to cover it ajar, don't cover it completely or it will bubble over. So this has been cooking for another 10 to 15 minutes. And look at this. Oh wow. Looks so good. And as you can see, it is really thick now. So I'm just going to add a little water because as it gets cooler, just a little, it is going to thicken as well. So I'm just going to leave it in a consistency that is not too thick and not too liquidy. Look, this is just perfect because it's going to get thicker. Now that we're at this level, this is the last stage, you may say. I'm going to add some crayfish powder. Be generous about it, add everything. And then I'm going to add my Effirin. Guys, this is another major difference between Banga soup and Ofe Akwu. So for Banga soup, you do not use Effirin, that's this fresh basil or Nchanwu. What they usually use is a dried kind of leaf. Some people put bitter leaf and so, but the dried form. So that's another major difference between Ofe Akwu and Banga soup. And another difference is that most people like to use Ofe Akwu to eat rice, while Banga is usually starch. But that's not saying you cannot use this one to eat your swallow as well. It's just that most Igbos feel like Ofe Akwu goes better with rice. So once I add in my vegetables like that, I usually turn up the heat so the residual heat can finish off the cooking. And the soup is all done, guys. Amazing, beautiful. And of course, I'm going to be pairing this with some rice. Guys, please subscribe to my channel if you're yet to do so, and share this video with your friends and your family, and give me a thumbs up, or rather give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to get some rice to serve this with. Okay, all right, but this is all done.